guys, what is going on? Just got done. I did over 7 miles. I wasn't trying to go hardcore today. That was after work. Last time I did, the 9.6 miles. That was on a weekend day. Had a lot of sleep before, different things like that. But, this is just a weekday hike, and I got over 7 miles. My goal was to get a little over 6. And that's not counting anything else I had done in the day. But I just thought we'd do some random talk. What do you guys want to talk about? You can post up a comment if you want. We'll do some live chat. I hope everything's coming through clear. Somebody send me a type up on the screen and let me know if you're seeing me clear or if I'm pixelated. And yeah, guys, I'm feeling great. I just got that. I know there's going to be a delay on this, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, got the G43 on me. Had that with me today. It's a great little gun to carry for things like this. Doesn't add a lot of weight, doesn't add a lot of bulk, and things like that. And it's very convenient to have. Yeah. So, somebody wanted to know a little bit about the diet stuff. So, all right, guys, looks like I'm back. Okay, anywho, somebody wanted to know about eating plans and things like that, dieting and different things, lifestyle change. It's a combination of eating what you should eat, eating healthy. Well, not always, though, and I'll get into that. You don't have to always eat, pure, clean. You'll burn out. And exercise. How much you want to lose, how fast you want to lose it is all geared into how much time you want to put in. What's up, buddy? If you want to lose weight quickly, rapidly, like I did, just passed over the year mark, well, you can do it, but it's how much you're going to put into it. Now, you don't have to. You can still lose weight, and you can lose a pound a month. You can lose a pound a week. You could do like I was doing 2 pounds a week, 6 pounds a week. And then, later on it got down to 2 or 3 pounds a week. I would say don't go over 2 to 3 pounds a week. There's 3 or 4 days a week that I go hard clean. What I mean by that is grilled chicken breast and vegetables. Calories are very low. And then there's about 3 days a week where I get some chicken fajitas dinner from a Mexican restaurant that chicken, everything you'll ever get at a restaurant is not really good for you, but there's an exception. Chicken fajitas with the onions and the peppers, there's not many calories in it, and I'm talking a big portion. I eat the whole thing. I eat the wraps, I eat the sour cream. There's not that many calories in that. And hey, talking to somebody left me a message. Well, thank you for being a subscriber for the past 5 years. I appreciate it. But there's not that many calories in chicken fajitas dinner, believe it or not, even though it's from a restaurant. I get that 2 or 3 days a week, and a big and there, I get that mainly on a day before very, very, very strenuous and very exerting. So, like, let's say, let me put it to you like this. The night before, Friday night, before I did my 9.6 mile hike, I had chicken that day, I had vegetables, and then I had my chicken fajita dinner. I ate everything that came with it. Every single thing that came with that chicken fajita dinner. When I got up in the morning and I went to go hike, my energy was just booming. I just didn't want to stop. Reason being now is because I ate that calories. Now, those calories were pretty much clean in the Mexican restaurant chicken fajitas dinner. Look it up online if you don't believe me. They're pretty much clean. And it was a big portion. Some people use the portion I get for 2 people. But I'm gonna tell you what, I burned that and more the next day when I went on that long hike. So you want to eat, you want to eat clean certain days, and then there's certain days where you want to up your calories. And then this is all depending on how hard you work out. You know, you could eat what you want tonight, and then you could go work out hard tomorrow and overcome whatever you've eaten. But the thing is, you got to put in the time. So, just some random thoughts while I'm driving. I'm whooped right now. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I got a bad habit of taking a nap on Sunday afternoon, and so afternoon I took a nap for longer than I should have, and then when Sunday night turned half the night. So then I went to work, got up and went to work, and then got home from work. Straight. You want to, you know, it all helps you. You want to have, you know, and what you want to do too is before the strenuous exercise, you want to eat those calories probably within 18 hours or so before. You know, you want to get that in your system before. You don't want to, like, you don't want to go 2 hours before the strenuous exercise and eat all those calories. It's not going to be in your system by the time you do it. You want to do it, I don't know, 15, 16, 17, the night before. It doesn't really matter how long it's been. I try to go a little sooner than 24 hours before. But even 24 hours before I went on, and I was great. Like, in other words, you know, it was a day where I was taking in a lot more calories, and then it was a 24-hour period later, and I hadn't eaten, and I still did my exercise, and it went great. So, you know, you can kind of run it however you want. Hope you guys are having a good day out there today. I'm just, you know, when I get something like this done, I feel so good. I get to go home, relax, and I get to have my grilled chicken. I have a split breast, so it's two, but it's not two whole breasts. And I have vegetable and flavored water. I gotta have something good to drink, or I can't really deal with it if I don't. I gotta have flavored water. I don't do Diet Pop. Nothing like that. You can do Diet Pop once in a while if you want, but like when I eat something, I have to have something that tastes good. What I recommend, if you want something that tastes good, you say, hey, what's your recommendation? Get the Orange Crush liquid that you squirt into water. 0 or 5 calories, one of the two, no sugar, really nothing in it. I don't even think there's sodium in it. It's not going to hurt you. Flavor your water with that. It tastes like and it will take away your cravings for pop and sweet tea and all that. I guarantee it will. Woo! I got to get out shooting, guys. I haven't shot in so long. You know, I got so much focused on what I've been doing, and, you know, the working out and, you know, adhering to it. You know, and people want to know, well, you know, how did you do so well, and how did you seem to do it pretty fast in a year's time and everything like that? Well, the reason being is because it's my persistence with the details. You know, like there's people that'll go to offer me something, and other people that know me that'll say, don't even do it, don't waste your time. Hello, fully awakened, what's up? They'll say, don't even waste your time with him. He ain't gonna eat that. People that know me, they already know, because if you want to do it, you know, don't get me wrong, you can slip here and there and recover, and most people do. But I was always a stickler to the details, and that being a staunch stickler to the details is what drove me to this fitness level, and to the pace that it happened, and how fast it happened, and how hard it went. It's like a penny pincher saving his money, and every penny he can save, he saves. And whereas some guys might just kind of throw their change around, and all year this guy just pinches pennies, and at the end of the year he's so far ahead. Well, I was a stickler. I don't do that, of course. I spend way too much. But when it come to the weight loss, I was pinching those pennies. It showed through in everything that I was doing all the time. It always showed through. And in the results, you know. Don't get me wrong, You don't have to do it like that. You can get results, but it'll just take you longer. That's all. I want to shoot my Daniel Defense so bad. Oh, that was a motorcycle that was doing like 160. That about freaked me out. But yeah, he's gonna get nabbed if he ain't getting chased right now. But I want to shoot my Daniel Defense with a. It's got the compensator on it. It's got a the Surefire comp on it, and it's got that ultimate trigger. Trigger's unreal. It's on needle bearings. You know, and I can't wait to go shoot this thing. It's got the EOTech on it. I don't have a good outdoor place to go shooting right now, which is one of the reasons why. But who knows? Maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll be able to get something up this weekend. Yeah, I like Daniel Defense myself, and I'm going to put it through its paces. It ain't going to be no Safe Queen. I'll tell you that right now. Ain't no Safe Queen. Anybody got any questions about anything? Go ahead and post it up in the comments. I can see. Yeah, my Daniel Defense is in 5.56. It's one of my favorite calibers is 5.56. I like 5.56. I like 9mm. I like a lot of things. I like 44 Magnum. Love 357 Magnum. Love 10mm. I love 45. There's a lot of rounds I like. There's been so. Okay, we're back on. I think. Sorry about that. My phone cut out. Guys, I'm not going to get into personal details and stuff on the internet, into too much personal stuff. But I get it, guys that like 40. I'm not down in your 40. 40's a good round. 40's a solid round. There's a lot of benefits to 40, but for me personally, I have no use for a 40 cal. With the advances in 9mm, and then you talk the Plus P 9mm. That are out in the market now, and what the ballistics are of the high-end Plus P 9mm rounds, hollow points. I don't have any need for a 40 cal. I really don't. I can shoot stuff that's ballistically close to 9 or to 40 cal. But like I said, I'm not hating on it. If that's what you run, hey, what's up? But if that's what you run, I've got no problem with your 40 cal. Practice with it. If you practice with it, you can shoot it well, then by all means stick with your 40 cal. I've heard guys trying to cut up 45 ACP. 45 ACP is an awesome round. It's a hard-hitting round. Yeah, it's a little bit slower, but man, it's a big heavy slug when it hits. .357 Magnum's a beast. I would have no problem carrying a .357 mag revolver. .357 mag is such a proven round, and you can go from everything from target, self-defense, the same gun. That's why I like like my Glock 29, which I still in the holster for. I love my Glock 29. You know, it's just one of those things. Is that I really enjoy it. You can get so many different kinds of loads for whatever you're doing, whatever you're into. 475 wheelie. Yeah, that'd be a great carry gun. What was the one? What was it? What Charles Bronson have in Death Wish? Maybe that was it. I can't remember. But I remember Charles Bronson had that gun. The funny thing is that was a Hollywood movie makeup thing. Well, no, that gun was real, but it was a Hollywood movie, you know, and they wanted to showcase that gun. And now with the advances in guns that we have, there's things out there that blow that away in power, you know. my 500 Magnum revolver, you know, Desert Eagle, 4570 government. Straight up chick right here, female, texting away on her phone, head straight down, looking at her lap. Unbelievable. On a main highway. On 77. Unreal, man. I cannot believe. Guys, let me tell you something. I don't want to go negative. But every time you get on these roads, you're at risk every day when you get on these roads. That chick had her head straight down on her lap, looking at her lap, messing with her phone, right on the main highway. Real dude. Yeah, there's calibers out there that blow that away now. But that, I still love those movies, those Death Wish movies. Look at this guy flying by me. They're in a BMW. I'm doing 77, and he blew my doors off. It's insane. But yeah, one of those two, Hillbilly Nitro. They're either hard on drugs or I can see the edge of her phone though. But yeah, you got to be careful out there, man. Do some defensive driving. What's defensive driving, you ask? Defensive driving is where not only are you watching what you're doing, you're watching what other people do. You can only control so much, but you want to watch what other people do around you when you drive. That's defensive driving. You know, people swinging wildly in lanes and stuff, you know, and coming on an on-ramp and it's cutting all the way over lanes. Driving defensively is watching for those people and not just watching what you do, not just saying, okay, I'm doing the speed, I'm in between the lines. You got to watch what other people's doing, because you can't trust people's judgment. I mean, it's scary when you're around the people in public and then you think these people are driving on the roads and these people can't even pay attention when they're walking on the sidewalk, and you're like, they're getting behind the wheel of a 2,000-pound missile driving around. I know this video is feeling like it's this video is kind of feeling crappy, guys. I'm burnt, and I wanted to check in with you guys, and I don't know, but it's just I'm just not flowing on anything like I thought I would be. That's all right though. You got to take the good with the bad, right? Maybe there'll be a couple of people that enjoy it. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm gonna get back with you later this week. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video for a viewer. A viewer wanted to know. Wait a minute. First of all, before I get to that. Oh, okay. First of all, a viewer wanted to know what's my opinion on aftermarket trigger bars. I'm gonna give you my rundown on that. Okay. I'm gonna go into detail on trigger bars and aftermarket triggers. I'm gonna give you the ins and outs. Somebody asked me what was I doing, low carb or whatever. Mainly on the clean days, it's going to be low carb, and even on the days that's not real clean, it's pretty much low carb. Carbs aren't a bad thing when you're going to work out heavy, lift weights the next day, or within so many hours. It's like, let's say this evening, you're going to get up tomorrow morning and go on a big hike or go lift weights. It's okay to eat a big meal and have carbs and things. It's going to help you the next day with your energy. But for the most part, I don't fall into any category. No, I don't do Atkins. I don't do Jenny Craig. I don't do the South Beach diet. It's my own plan, I guess you would say. But if you wanted to take, for the most part of what it is low carb. Carbs were really bad for me. When I was really big and heavy, people that knew about dieting and nutrition, they could look at my puffy exterior, puffy face, and puffy, puffy fatness on me, and they would say, "I can tell you're big on carbs," and I was a big pizza eater. I used to go get a big they called it a bucket of spaghetti, and it was like a thing you could take to a family dinner. And I would just eat out of the pan, and I would put it in the fridge, and it would last me like 2 or 3 days, and it was 15 people. It was a 15-person, it looked like a catering tray. It was like this by this big, and it was a 15-person tray, and I would eat that in 3 days. I was big on pastas and, bread with my pasta and pizza. And when I cut that all out and I started doing exercise, it just went just like that. As quick as you could handle it, it went down. I was a big-time pop drinker. Man, I do crave a Coca-Cola. I seen somebody drinking a Coca-Cola out of an ice-cold bottle today. Man, woo! I wanted a sip of that Coca-Cola. But always remember, when you do say, oh, I'll do it today, and you take a big drink of that, or you drink a bottle of that Coca-Cola, when it goes to leave your system and you come down off that sugar high and that caffeine high, your body's going to crave it 5 times harder than before you broke your diet and had it. You can overcome it, but your system's going to pull everything in you to drink that again while it's leaving your system. While the sugar and the caffeine's leaving you, everything in your body is going to try to get you to drink another one. So, all right, guys, I got to get off here. I'll talk to you real soon. I got some more videos coming, and I'm out.